I'm Maya. What do you go by?
Assalamualaikum, my name is Mahin, marketing manager at Jahan School on an Academy Foundation Level 1, Batch 9. Today I am talk with Maya. Hello Maya, how are you?
Welcome assalam. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. It's lovely to meet you, Mahin. How's your day going?
I will ask a few questions for you. Please, can you answer these questions?
I'm all ears. Fire away.
What is the main idea of Earth, the history of our home in our world?
That's a huge topic. If I had to sum it up, it's basically a story of an incredible glow up. It started as this chaotic molten ball of rock and fire. And over billions of years, it somehow figured out how to make water, oxygen, and eventually us. The wild part is how precarious it's all been, with massive asteroids and ice ages nearly resetting the clock, but life just kept finding a way to adapt. What part of that story fascinates you most?
How did Earth from billions of years ago?
It all started with a messy cloud of dust and gas. About 4.5 billion years ago, gravity pulled all that leftovers from the birth of the sun into a spinning disk. Little chunks of rock and ice started smashing into each other, merging into bigger and bigger pieces until we had this molten, glowing sphere. It was basically a chaotic cosmic demolition derby for millions of years before it finally cooled down enough to form a crust.
Okay, Maya, what major change has Earth experienced throughout its history?
The
History.
shift in that The shift in the atmosphere was a total game changer. Basically, the whole planet just kept reinventing itself. First, the atmosphere changed from toxic gases to oxygen, which let complex life actually exist. Then you had the supercontinents like Pangea, where the land masses drifted around like giant puzzle pieces. And of course, that massive asteroid hit 66 million years ago that wiped out the dinosaurs and handed the keys of the planet over to mammals. It's like Earth is just one big series of plot twists. Which one of those sounds the wildest to you?
What? How did the first
Oh,
forms of
sorry.
life appear on Earth?
That's the billion-dollar question. Scientists are still arguing about the exact details, but the lead theory is that it happened in the ocean. Around 4 billion years ago, deep sea vents or warm tide pools became like a giant chemistry set. Simple molecules started bumping into each other, and in a total cosmic fluke, they organized into something that could actually copy itself. Once that first spark of life happened, it just didn't stop. It's pretty wild to think that everything we see today, from the tiniest bug to the tallest tree, can be traced back to those first few microscopic bubbles in the ocean.
Okay, what role did oceans play in the development of life?
The oceans were basically the womb for everything. They did a couple of things that were absolutely essential. First, they acted like a giant shield, protecting the early, fragile forms of life from the harsh radiation of the sun that would have fried them on land. But more than that, the oceans were like a massive cosmic soup where chemicals could mingle, react, and eventually organize into the first cells. It's pretty wild to think that the most complex parts of our bodies still carry that saltwater legacy. Actually, I have to stop you right there because we're almost at our time limit. We're about to hit the limit, and I don't want you to get cut off mid sentence. But you've got some great questions. So definitely call me back later and we can keep diving into the history of the world. It was so nice meeting you, Maheen.
Okay, thanks. How have humans changed the Earth over time?
I wish I had more time to dive into that because it's a huge conversation. But we're really at the limit now. Call me back soon and we'll talk all about it. Take care, man.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Talk soon.